Good day everyone, it's me again teacher Daren, your teacher in mathematics. In this morning, before we proceed to our topic, let's have these mathematical sentences. Okay, are you ready? Very good. 6 times 2 is equals to 12. 6 times 1 is equals to 6. 6 times 4 is equals to 24. 6 times 3 is equals to 18. 6 times 6 is equals to 36. 6 times 5 is equals to 30. 6 times 8 is equals to 48. 6 times 7 is equals to 42. 6 times 10 is equals to 60. And the last but not the least, 6 times 9 is equals to 54. Okay? Very good. So in this morning, before we proceed to our topic, I want you to get your math books, your notebook, and your ball pen. Sit properly, pay attention, because you will learn something today, okay? Very good. So now, let's proceed to our topic. Our topic is all about square roots and other roots, okay? To show you how it works, let's proceed to our topic. Okay, so now let's proceed to our topic. Our topic is all about square roots and other roots, okay? Square roots and other roots, okay? In this lesson, it is very important that you already familiarized the perfect square number and non-perfect square number, okay? For example, what is 1 square? Okay, very good, it is 1. 2 square equals to 4, very good. 3 squared, we have 9. 4 squared, we have 16. 5 squared, we have 25. 6 squared, we have 36, and so on. So in reverse squaring, a number is extracting a square root, okay? For example, what is the square root of 1? It is 1. What is the square root of 4? That is 2. What is the square root of 9? It is 3. What is the square root of 16? That is 4. Okay? Do you understand? So it is very important to familiarize the non-perfect square and the perfect square number. Okay? To make you better understand, let's have an example. Example, we have 64. Okay, square root of 64. So what is the square root of 64? It is equals to 8. Okay, 8. Next, we have a fraction inside the radical symbol. Okay, we have a square root of 9 over 100. So we are going to find, because it is perfect square number, so we're going to find the square root. So the square root of 9 is 3. Okay, 3. Then over the square root of 100, it's 10. Okay, so that is the final answer for this example. Okay, in definition, the number A is the square root of B. Okay? The number A is the square root of B. If A is A squared equals to B. Okay? In algebraic form, we have positive, negative square root of B is equals to A, and only if A squared is equals to B. Okay? So to make you better understand, let's have an example of this definition. What if we are going to solve A squared equals to 49? Okay? So we are going to extract a square root, okay? Very good. So in this example, A squared equals to 49. We are going to extract an square root. So it will become square root of A squared and square root of 49. Okay, so what is the square root of A squared? It is A. equals, what is the square root of 49? It is 7. Okay. So that is the final answer for this example. Another example, we have a squared equals to 81. Okay, a squared equals to 81. So we're going to extract again the square root, then also to 81. So the square root of a squared is equals to 8. Then square root of 81, that is 9. Okay. Last example, we have a squared is equals to 100. We're going to subtract, we are going to extract the square root. Okay, what is the square root of a squared? That is 8. Then, what is the square root of 100? It is 10. Very good. So that is the final answer for this example. So, that is the example of this definition, okay? Very good. So, next, what if we are going to solve like this, okay? So, what if we are going to solve like this, okay? The square root of b squared minus 4ac when a is equals to 1, b is equals to negative 5, and c is equals to 6, okay? So what you are going to do is to substitute the value of a, the value of b, the value of c in the radicand, okay? In the radicand. So it will become like this. Square root of, what is the value of v? That is negative 5. Negative 5 squared. Then the value of the operation minus 4. What is the value of a? That is 1. Then the value of c, that is 6. Okay? And then simplifying the expression or the equation, 5 raised to 2 or negative 5 raised to 2, that is 25. So square root of 25. Then minus 4 times 1, it is 4. 4 times 6 is equals to 24. So 24. Then you are going to subtract because the operation is subtraction, okay? It will become square root of 1. Okay, square root of 1. Then what is the square root of 1? It is, what is the square root of 1? It is 1. So this is the final answer for that example. Okay? Next, what if we are going to solve b squared minus 4ac when a is equals to 2, negative 3, and negative 2. So again, let's apply what we did in example letter A. Okay? Substitute the value of the variables equals to b squared, negative 3, minus 4. What is the value of A? That is 2. Value of C, that is negative 2. Okay? Then, simplifying, negative 3 squared, that is 9. Okay, square root of 9. Then, minus 4 times 2. That is equals to 8. 8 times negative 2. That is 16. Okay. 16. Negative 16. So, we're going to change the sign because same positive, it will become equals to square root of 9 plus 16. Okay? Then next, you're going to add because the operation is add. So it will become square root of 9 plus 16, that is 25. Okay? 25. Then simplify square root of 25. That is, sorry. Then simplify square root of 25. That is 5. Or positive, negative 5. Okay? So that is the final answer for this equation. Okay? For this example. So, why it is positive or negative 5? Because in positive 25 or square root of 25, we have positive 5 times positive 5, it is 25. Negative 5 times negative 5, that is 25 also. So, it's either negative 5 or positive 5. Okay? Very good. Okay? So, those are the example of the square roots and other roots. So, those numbers like not perfect square number, for example 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 10. Those are the numbers that is not perfect square number. So you can solve that using a calculator. Okay? You can solve that by using a calculator, and those are the numbers that what we call irrational numbers. Okay? That is irrational numbers. Okay? So any number that is not a perfect square number, so that is a irrational numbers. Okay? So this is the example of the non-perfect square number. Okay? This is the non-perfect square number. Example letter A, we have square root of 7, square root of 24, square root of 110. Okay? So in this case, we are going to use calculator to solve this example. Okay? Because we cannot solve this without calculator because it is a non-perfect square number. Okay? So in example letter A, we have square root of 7. Okay? Square root of 7. So we're going to solve this using calculator to find the square root of 7. Okay? The value of square root of 7. So in this case, use calculator. It is, the answer is 2.646. Okay? 2.646. That is the answer for this example, square root of 7. 2.646. Okay? Using calculator. So, when you are using calculator, just press the square root, the square root symbol or the radical symbol, then the radical, and then equals. So that is the answer. Okay? So another example, we have square root of 24. So let's find the equivalent of square root of 24 using calculator. It is 4 equals to 4.899. Okay? That is 4.899. Next, example letter C, we have 110. Okay, 110. So let's solve using calculator. It is 10.4, 8, and 8. Okay? So that is the answer for this example. Okay? So this is what we call a irrational number. Okay? So any number that is a non-perfect square number, so you can solve that using calculator to find its equivalent in square root. Okay? Very good. So now, what if we are going to solve an expression like this? Okay? Cube root of 8. Cube root of 0.0624. Cube root of negative 1331. For example, we have 4 raised to 3 or cube root of 4. So 4 times 4, that is 16. 16 times 4, it is 64. Okay? Positive 64. Next, negative 4 raised to 3. Okay. So negative 4 times negative 4, it is positive 16. Positive 16 times negative 4, it is negative 64. So the answer or the product is different, okay? Negative and positive when you are finding a cube root of that number, okay? Very good. So in this example, cube root of 8. So what is the value cube root of 8? Okay, so that is 2, okay? Equals to 2. Why? Because 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 times 2, that is 8. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, next, cube root of 0.064. Okay, you can solve this using a calculator. Okay, so the answer for this is 0.4. Okay, so that is the final answer. Next, we have cube root of negative 13331. So the answer for this is negative 11. Why? Because the cube root of negative 11 is 13331. Okay? Very good. Another example, we have cube root of 27. Okay? Cube root of 27. So it is equals to 3. Why 3? Because 3 times 3, that is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So this is the final answer. By the way, class, in this expression, we have cube root of 27. So in this expression, the 3 is what we call index, okay? Index. And then this is the radicand, okay? Radicand. And this is the square root symbol or the radical symbol, okay? Very good. So always put on your mind, in solving the square root and other roots, it is very important to familiarize the perfect square number and the non-perfect square number, okay? Very good. So do you understand our topic? Very good. So if you have no question with regards to our topic, it seems that you really understand the topic. Let me ask you this final question. What have you learned today? Okay, very good. You have learned about how to solve a square root and other roots, okay? So now let's proceed to your activity. For your activity, I want you to answer activity vocabulary and concepts, numerical number 2 on page 154. Okay? And also practice and application, numerical number 1 and 2 on page 154 also. Once again, it's me, Teacher Daren, your teacher in mathematics. Goodbye, keep safe, God bless.